Good morning, students. In this video, just we are going to discuss about the basic elementary signal, very important signal, complex and exponential signals. So exponential signal is very important signal because it is available in different forms like a complex exponential and exponentially rising signal, exponentially falling signal, and a DC signal is also a special case of exponential signal. Like that, the exponential signal is available in four different forms that I am going to introduce you now. Right, let us see the basic elementary signal, exponential signal. The first form of this exponential signal, let us consider e power 0. If we consider that is equal to 1. If you multiply this side with k, that is nothing but k. So this is called a DC signal. Simply a constant is a DC signal. If we plot the graph, so this signal is simply x of t is equal to 1 or x of t is equal to k. X of t is equal to k, let us consider. Here k is not at all depending upon t. So t varies from minus infinity to plus infinity, the independent variable. But here the signal is still constant k. So it is independent of time. It does not vary its amplitude. It is constant k. This is the graph of the DC signal, which is nothing but a special case of exponential. It can be considered. Second variation of this exponential, e power minus at. So here this signal is called exponentially decaying signal or exponentially falling signal, or you can also call this one as exponentially decreasing signal. Anyhow, the nature of this signal is it is decreasing or falling or decaying the signal. So before that we can just recall the numericals. E power minus infinity value 0, e power 0 value 1, e to the power of plus infinity is infinity. Let us plot this signal. So here x of t is e to the power of minus at. What is the value of a means? It is strictly a positive constant. Okay. Now e to the power of minus at value. Here t value minus infinity, here t value 0, here t value plus infinity. What is the signal value at these three instants? Let us observe. Here t value minus infinity. So that it is as t minus infinity means signal value e to the power of minus infinity, e to the power of plus infinity, that is infinity. E power infinity is infinity. So the signal starts at infinity at t is equal to minus infinity. Next t is equal to 0. So e to the power of, when t is 0, e power 0 is 1. So that it comes to 1 at t is equal to 0. And t is equal to infinity, e to the power of, it is plus infinity, so that e power minus infinity you are getting, so that e power minus infinity is 0. So what we are observing means infinity to 1, 1 to 0, it is gradually decreasing. So that this is decaying in nature like this. So this is the signal equation e power minus at. If you observe only right hand side signal, only right hand side if you consider, it is nothing but e power minus at into u of t. Only right hand side signal. Right. This is the second form of the signal, e power minus at, that is exponentially decaying signal. So in the similar way, the third form of this signal is e to the power of plus at. This is exponentially increasing signal or exponentially rising signal. We can say rising signal. And graph of this signal, if you observe, as t minus infinity, e to the power of minus infinity is 0. At t is equal to 0, this is e to the power of 0, 1. As t value plus infinity, e to the power of plus infinity is infinity. So we can observe here 0 to 1 and infinity, the value of the signal is increasing. So first it is increasing in nature like this. So at origin this is 1 and it goes to infinity. And this signal also, if you represent in the right hand side, if we observe, this signal should be called as e power at is the signal. Only right hand side, if we consider, it is e power at u of t we can represent. Because most of the real signals we can observe right side in nature. That's why we should separately represent like this in future. So that's why I'm writing e power at u of t separately. So this signal or that signal, only right handed side signals are just multiply with u of t. Now the fourth variation of this signal this is complex exponential signal. It's very helpful in calculating the different Laplace transform, Fourier transform of sinusoidal signals. So that complex exponential signal representation is e to the power of plus or minus j omega t is the complex exponential signal. Here e to the power of j omega t is nothing but cos omega t plus j sin omega t, and e power minus j omega t means cos omega t minus j sin omega t. And from these two equations, if we add these two signals, these two cancels, we will get 2 cos omega t. So that cos omega t we can write in terms of these two, just addition of these two signals. We will get 2 cos, that's why divided by 2. Similarly, if we subtract this one from this one, we will get sin omega t is e power j omega t minus e power minus j omega t divided by 2j. These two also very important representations. To find the transforms of these two signals, we have to use these right hand side expressions. Right. Thank you.